Is there something extreme that you've always wanted to do but you keep putting off? Well, a Bolingbrook man inspires us to remember that there truly are no excuses. John Moeller says as a teenager he was healthy and athletic, but that changed in his early 20s when he noticed a difference in his walk.
I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. I think my last steps were in 1998. It's kind of like a steady decline. You know, you just kind of manage the symptoms and hopefully they'll plateau for you and slow down.
John says his wife of 20 years is crafty when it comes to rigging things around their home to make it work for him. But he says the most difficult part of the disease is the mental challenge of dealing with a lifelong disability.
It's a process. You got to wrap your mind around it. You know, it's like you're still alive, you're still progressing, you know, you can still do things, but you know, you got to do things differently.
John knew he would never climb mountains, but he had a better idea. He always wanted to skydive, so he asked his doctor.
He was like, go for it, man. You know, so I did.
On 7 occasions, John jumped 14,000 feet out of a perfectly good airplane. Teaming up with the Skydiving for MS team, he helps to raise awareness and funds for research and support. Local psychotherapist Joyce Martyr says it's common for people to reach for their extremes when facing major life challenges, because challenges are opportunities for growth.
Doing something like going to an extreme, like jumping out of an airplane, for somebody who has been through a disability or a physical loss can be really empowering. And as a therapist, I think it's amazing when people, rather than viewing themselves as a victim, see themselves as a survivor.
Mike Wood, also known as Woody from Chicagoland Skydiving, sees many people like John who take the plunge to jumpstart a new lease on life.
It's just one of those things people, when they realize that life has changed, they better get out there and start enjoying it.
John says when he sees the tiny dots on the landing field, knowing one of them is his wheelchair, he has a special request for his instructor.
Hey, see, that's my wheelchair. I want you to keep me out of there as long as possible.
John says everyone faces many detours in life that aren't expected, but those obstacles shouldn't prevent anyone from setting goals and pushing ahead.
My real statement is the act. You know, just going up in the airplane, you know, skydiving for MS. That's my statement right there.
John is a true inspiration with a positive outlook on life. Like John, always consult your physician before starting any strenuous activity. And tell us how you're going to meet your extremes on our Facebook page.